ding reverse on your vehicle, Speedy's Body and Frame Shop is here to help you. Located at 1769 Woodbury Highway. Go by and see Speedy. I want to thank the fine folks at First National Bank, Big City Banking Services, hometown customer service. That's been the hallmark of First National Bank for over 100 years. First National Bank, member FDIC, and the bank that Manchester calls first. Rise ball inside, and Willis had to foul it off of her chest. That was a survival foul ball. So it's 0-2 to Willis here. The 8th hitter. Skipper has looked sharp coming back after the delay. Again, hats off to Jason Sanders and the Star Physical Therapy training team. The Coffee County training is paid in cooperation with Star Physical Therapy, and it is a First National Bank strikeout. Willis has struck out for the 2nd out of the inning, and that'll bring up Maddie Egley. Egley had a single in her to lead off the 3rd inning in her only other at bat. First National Bank, chartered in 1900, Southern Bank of choice in Manchester for 116 years. Stop by and see either of their Manchester locations and see why it's the bank that Manchester calls first. Change up in the dirt ball 1. Dennis Weaver, Brian Markham bringing you the action. Lucky Dog will be back on Wednesday. It'll be baseball on Wednesday as he brings you Coffee County playing host to Lincoln County. It'll be William J. Myers night at Powers Field, just up the street. First pitch at 6 o'clock against Lincoln County. Pitch is in there for Cole strike. Oh, excuse me. I think it's 2-1. I didn't see the signal there from Laws. Ground ball, first to the second baseman, Scheller. Scoops it up and throws it on for out number 3. But Lawrence County ties the game in the 4th inning on 1 run. There was 1 hit, 2 Coffee County errors, and 2 runners left on base. After 3.5 innings of play, Lawrence County, Coffee County are tied at 1. When we come back, bottom of the 4th inning, it's Coffee County softball. It's Thunder Radio. No, I'm good, thank you.
Look up in the sky.
First up for Coffee County, number 23, Corey Bell.
Back here at Terry Floyd Field as we go to the home half of the 4th inning. It'll be Torrey Bell, Haley Henshaw, and Sarah Scheller up. 5, 6, 7 in the Coffee County lineup. First pitch is grounded in the hole, cut off by the 3rd baseman. Great play at 3rd base by Luttrell. The throw is on to first base, and they're going to call her safe at first. I guess they said she pulled her foot. Ooh. So it's going to be an error charged on the throw. E5 on the throw, and a good hustle by Bell as she'll get aboard. Coffee County's going to go with a courtesy run. And I did not see who they entered as the courtesy runner. It is Spellings. Claire Spellings will be the courtesy runner for Coffee County. So Spellings is on at first base to run for Bell, and that'll bring up Haley Henshaw. 1-1 game in the bottom of the 4th inning. The officials are Joey Morris, the coach for Orange County, came out to talk to David Laws. I guess he was asking about a pull or not. We'll see. So Henshaw will step in as they have reported the courtesy runner. I think they replaced the first baseman is what they did. I think Orange County replaced the first baseman. I'll double check that in a second. Pitches on the outside, or just outside for ball number 1. Well, Orange County has got a girl with a ponytail at first base, which is like every other kid on this field, I think. Pitches outside, and the pickoff attempt is back safe at first base is Spellings. No, Birdie Shaw is still at first base, number 4, and I think the ball might have hit Claire Spellings. Spellings was down on the ground for a little while, but she gets up. 2 balls and no strikes is the count to Haley Henshaw. Henshaw steps back in, looking for the pitch from Rose. McKenna Rose, a little rise ball's flared into short center field. It's going to get in. There's nobody covering second. Spellings stayed close at first base, and nobody was covering second base. Spellings was an easy out at second base. Orange County left the bag open. It's a base hit for Haley Henshaw. Spellings will move up to second base. And Scheller will step in for Coffee County here. Scheller with Robertson on deck in a bunting situation as the Predators and the Kings, the LA Kings is who the Predators playing tonight, are scoreless after the end of the first period. We'll take you to Predators hockey as soon as we're done here. Already feels like this game's been played on ice. Yesterday was the first day of spring, is that right? Right. Ground ball up the middle, it's a base hit! And they got to wave Spellings in, they stop her at third. The throw from center field comes into the center of the circle. First pitch looking, Sarah Scheller gets her second hit of the night. And Coffee County's got the sacks juiced. Bases loaded for Robertson. So Robertson will step in, and as we said before, Robertson has a great eye for the strike zone. So if Rose is not around the strike zone right here, she could walk in and run, because Robertson is patient, and that pitch is up, and it's called strike. The rise ball was, that was in the second story of the strike zone, Michael Hackney. That one was tall. Pitch, drilled into center field, and it's caught by the center fielder, and Spellings was not tagging. And we've got a conundrum. We've got a conundrum as Coffee County's base runners have gone crazy in time, and Coffee County gets everybody back safe. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can describe what I just saw. It was a line drive to center field, a diving catch in center field by the center fielder. Spellings thought it was down. She took off for the plate. At second base, Henshaw tagged up. She was not looking at Spellings. She goes running to third. Well, Claire Spellings goes barreling back to third. She does get back to third. The throw comes all the way into third. Henshaw trying to get back to second base. They throw it to second base. And I thought Henshaw was out. They called her safe. She is going to remain safe. She is going to be safe at second base, and the bases are still loaded with 1 out. Coffee County had a chance to get a run there on the tag, but they also had a chance to get a double, a triple play. Somehow got out of it, and that'll bring Raven Rogers with the 1 out. So Rogers will step in with the bases loaded with 1 out. Coffee County needs to take advantage of this situation here in the home half of the 4th inning. It's still tied 1-1. 1 out and the bases loaded. Rogers grounds it hard to the third baseman. The force will come to the plate for out number 2. Rogers will be safe at first. No double play as Rogers grounds into the fielder's choice as Spellings is retired at the plate on the 5-2 putout. Henshaw will move up to third, Scheller will move to second, and Rogers will be at first. And Ashley Morton steps in for Coffee County. Morton 0 for 2 tonight.
Ashley Morton.
Morton steps in with the bases loaded and 2 away. Rose for Lawrence County throws a laser on the outside corner for a call of strike 1. Big City Banking Services, hometown customer service. That's been the hallmark of First National Bank of Manchester for 116 years. Chartered in 1900, it is the bank that Manchester calls first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Swing! Yes for strike 2. Coffee County with the bases loaded and no outs are 1 out away from squandering the best chance they've had to score all night. 1 ball, 1 strike. The scoreboard says 1-1. I think it's 1-1. Maybe it's 0-2. I thought it was 0-2. I'm sorry. Check swing to the screen. There's 2 strikes now on Morton. Coffee County in the black uniforms with red numerals trimmed in white and red. Lawrence County in the black uniforms with purple numerals trimmed in white. Morton steps back in with 2 strikes on her. Pitches inside for a ball. 2-2 is the count. Get it right in there, Tater. It's your birthday. Morton. Ground ball to the pitcher, Rose. Rose is going to come to the plate and get the out. Rose scoops it and throws it to the plate for out number 3. And Coffee County, with the bases loaded and nobody out, cannot get a run. And we go to the 5th inning, tied at 1 on your First National Mortgage Services scoreboard. When we come back, 5th inning of Lady Runner softball. This is Thunder.